So there was this one time I was out in Georgetown trying to shop with no money, and I'm coming out of a store, and this lady's like running full force down the sidewalk like a linebacker. I happen to look across the street, and there's like a couple seconds left in a crosswalk, so I figured, maybe she's, desperately trying to get across the street. So like myself and a couple other bystanders that were around, we move out her way to allow her to, run down the sidewalk, and go wherever she needs to go. This lady literally runs right up to me and she says, "I have a message for you from the Lord." So I'm looking around like, who, me? And she's like, "Yeah, you." And I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "What did he say?" She's like, "God told me to tell you he's not happy with you. And he said something about you being lukewarm." And I'm like, I don't think God would say those things about me because he and I are really tight, and I'm just not, able to receive that from you. So then she goes on to say, "He also said that you have a heart of gold and you're really good with people." And I'm like, "Okay, now you are speaking some truth. So, maybe I can entertain you for like a half a second." There were a lot of people crowded around because the way this lady ran up on me like she wanted to fight me, they were trying to wait, to see if I was okay and make sure everything was all right. And I let them know, I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. She's not trying to fight me. It's just prayer." And, they were like, "Do you know her?" I'm like, "I don't know her." So anyway, she's like, "Do you mind if I pray for you?" Who am I to deny prayer, even though I'm trying to shop? But I was like, "Sure." So she takes both of her hands and she slams my ears like some damn cymbals. And she just starts shaking my head and she's spitting in my face. I literally can't hear anything that she's saying because she's covering my ears. She then proceeds to dig in her purse and she takes out this oil. Why this lady just didn't use two hands to open up this oil, I'm not sure. She insisted on using one hand. She opens the oil, all of it spills in her hand. It drips on my shirt. I'm getting really irritated. Instead of her just taking her fingers and just doing a nice little cross on my head, she takes all of it and just smears it all across my head. So mind you, I had my eyes open the whole time because one, I don't know you, and the way you ran up on me, I don't know if you're trying to take my Zara back from me, and I'm not about to have that happen. So at this point, I was forced to close my eyes because now I'm being blinded by this oil that's dripping in it. Make a long story short, all right, so while she's putting the oil on my head, she starts to push me back. Now, this is really irritating my soul because my feet literally go from being side by side to now going one behind the other because I have to do like this stance, to make sure I'm sturdy because I'm not about to have you try to have me slain in the spirit out here on this sidewalk so you can take my purchases from me, like whatever. So anyway, I'm not feeling it. I tell her, "Ma'am, I have to be on my way. Thank you for everything." She wants to give me a hug. I give her a hug because I'm a nice person. She then takes her thumbs and she's like smearing my face. And she's doing this. And she's like, "I'm just wiping away the tears. I'm just wiping away the tears." But I wasn't crying. I wasn't crying at all. I still do not fully understand what God was trying to tell me and why he used her to tell me because it wasn't, accurately delivered. But whatever it is, I hope he gives it to me through someone else. But I just thought I would share.